gently taps on the window frame. You sit at the table, the edges soft with age. A mug grows cold beside half-written lines. I watch as the quiet morning becomes yours, not mine. With a candle at dawn, words gathering slow, you trace out the worries I never will know. The world outside sleeping while you try to recall all the pieces you piece in a room. After all, loose papers clutter and pages curl up. Smoke from the wick drawing circles above. Your eyes catch the golden, they waver then rest. A moment of silence hangs heavy on your chest. With the candle at dawn, words gathering slow, you trace out the worries I never will know. Just the scratch of pen, tambourine in the room. You're making the morning outlast the night's gloom. Mandolin shimmers as you try to confess to someone, or maybe just less. Do you find comfort, or is this a test? Is the light from the candle enough for your rest? With the candle at dawn, words gathering slow, you trace out the worries I never will know. When the wick tumbles down and the sun starts to rise, will your morning be lighter or just another disguise? The rain's let up now, your hand finally still. Page after page on the windowsill, I gather your papers, the day's just begun. Your journaling finished, but the words still run. Candles burn, hands are still, coffee steam on crooked sill. Pages turn slow, you watch me write. Words don't flow, but you just might. La 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 la, you just might. Your gaze steady, gentle rain. Windows blush, soft refrain. Light on paper marks each track. Knuckles rest, you don't ask why. La 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 la, don't ask why. Write it down in the morning dew. Nothing loud, nothing new, just the truth or two. Candlelight beside, quiet stays in sight. Write it down just to feel it right. Write it down till the sky turns bright. words repeat as the silence grows. You let go, let it show, only you know. La 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 la, only you know. Write it down in the morning blue. Nothing loud, nothing new, just the truth or two. Candlelight, you decide, quiet stays in sight. Write it down, just to feel it right. Write it down till the sky turns bright. Write it down, oh write it down. Ticking clock, gentle light, you still hear through longest night. Write it down, you are near, never mind the mist. Day begins, pen runs thin, voices rest. Write it down in the morning blue. Nothing loud, nothing new, just the truth or two. Candlelight, you decide, quiet stays in sight. Write it down, just to feel it right. Write it down till the sky turns bright. Write it down, write it down, la 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 la. Write it down, write it down. Candle stub wax, pulling spilled thoughts and crooked lines. Echoes climb the window pane, far off bark fractures the hush. You sleep tangled, blankets slack, quiet creaks in these floorboards. Writing in breathless bursts, letters lost to candle smoke. Daybreak blush, lake shiver, dry grass presses bare ankles. Your name floats out, barely spoken, never days. Then wave floats out, barely spoken, never breaks. Mandolin shimmer through the still as tea cools by my wrist. Paragraphs scatter half-shaped hopes on pages soft and thin. Dog's bark bends across the water, carrying something I almost say. Soft tambourine, ticking time before our room fills with light. Your May floats out, barely spoken the place. Bow spark bent up a house border, canning something I won't say. Soft tearing, ticking time for echoes white, la la, oh la la. Pocket knife turning in my hand, slow bright lines, oh. Didn't say much, just watch the sky hum dry. Carving our initials in the old oak ground, la la la. Hands trembling still with the sound, la la. Carving our initials where the wind chimes bound, calling our names in distant sound, oh. Brushing the dull sun, la la. Every silent word hanging between us, la la. Carving our initials in the old oak ground, oh. Love made fragile in the hollow sound, la la la. Carving our initials where the wind chimes bound, calling our names in distant sound. Carving our initials in the old oak ground, la la. Names in the wood, names in the sound, la la. Carving our initials where the wind chimes bound, calling our names in distant sound, oh. Leaves tumbling slow, memories spinning down, still hear the echo, old oak crowns, la la. Past the gravel path, my boots catching dust. Sun dives low in the hush of dusk. Your laughter like the chimes swaying thin. I trace your name where the rings begin. Years left leaning this old maple's heart. I press my thumb in the groove where we mark the start. Letters tangled lines we couldn't erase. Wind carries your echo soft across my face. Hands remember knots and scars, splinters, all our favorite parts. Carved in the bark, we never say goodbye. Carved in the bark, let the wind carry wide. Carved in the bark, I hear you in the chime. Carved in the bark, we come back every time. Carved in the bark, carved in the bark. Breeze stirs branches, wood smoke in the air. Sparrows holding notes we used to share. I close my eyes, lean into the grain, counting every letter like counting the rain. Hands remember knots and scars, splinters, all our favorite parts. Carved in the bottom, never goodbye. Carved in the bark, let the wind carry wide. Carved in the bark, I hear you in the chime. Carved never washed away. Your voice in the branches calling out my name. When the world is quiet, I return to this tree. Find you waiting, unfinished, in the bark with me. Carved in the bark, we never say goodbye. Carved in the bark, let the wind carry wide. Carved in the bark, I hear you in the chime. Carved in the bark, we come back every time. Carved in the bark, 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 carved in the bark. Distant wind chimes, soft on the breeze. Carved in the bark, you're still here with me. Soft hush, heartbeat slowing. You at the table, eyes on the steam. Yesterday left between teacups, window beads tracing the seam. Sunrise quiet now. Sunrise quiet now. You in the silence, you in the silence, you in the silence now. Sunrise quiet now. Quiet, quiet now. Quiet, quiet now. Quiet now. Words drift thinner than morning. Watch the blur, where do lines bend? Mouths full of maybe answer. Your hands, a tremor to mend. Sunrise quiet now. Sunrise quiet now. You in the silence, you in the silence, you in the silence now. Sunrise quiet now. Quiet, quiet now. Quiet, quiet now. Glass sweating, stillness running thin. My breath being worth the night. Not ending, not beginning. Just us, just this quiet again. Sunrise quiet now. Sunrise quiet now. You in the silence, you in the silence, you in the silence now. Sunrise quiet now. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Sunrise quiet now. Sunrise quiet now. Steam curls up from the chipped mud. Hands folded on the faded table. Barely a tremor left in the air. Sunrise tumble, glazed waves, pin us waiting, waiting. Chairs push back, gentle hush. Every breath is tethered to the quiet. He traced the cracked ceramic line, count the blooms behind the glass, saying nothing, saying nothing. Stillness heavy in every corner, the weight of everything unsaid. I keep repeating, I keep repeating. After the last word faded, faded, you to stir the last word faded. After the last word faded, faded, only silence, only sunrise. After the last word faded, faded. Crickets sang last night, now long gone. Your outline soft in morning spill. Dust dances, time stands reluctant. The glass drips silver across the sill. I keep watching, I keep watching. Stillness heavy in every corner, the ache of everything unsaid. I keep repeating. After the last word faded, faded, did after the last word faded. After the last word faded, faded, only silence, only sunrise. After the last word faded, faded. Tell me, does your shadow linger here? Or did you leave it home on the window latch? If I say your name, will the silence fracture or shrek? Circle back. After the last, after the last word faded, faded. After the last word faded, after the last word faded, faded, only silence, only sunrise. After the last word faded, faded, and after the last word faded. Blueprints traced beneath maples, fall clings to my sleeves. First chill of autumn biting just above the knees. Something moving in the distance, I can't tell who it is. Branches shiver overhead, I keep pressing on through mist. Muddy path, every footstep slow. What was I hoping I'd find? Is the trail turning home? Or are you out here too? Which way do I go? Which way in the fall? Is the trail turning home? Or are you out here too? Which way do I go? Which way in the fall? Leaves breaking underfoot, crisp as memories gate. I stop at the oak by the fence, hesitate. I call out but nothing replies, but crows in the dawn, fiddle echo in the quiet. And I walk on and on. Empty miles, hands in jacket folds. Did you ever look behind? Is the trail turning home? Or are you out here too? Which way do I go? Which way in the fall? Is the trail turning home? Or are you out here too? Which way do I go? Which way in the fall? Still crying through the frost, slow and low. Soft harmonies around me as I slow. Am I lost or just walking toward the light? Doesn't matter if the morning ever clears the night. Is the trail turning home? Or are you out here too? Which way do I go? Which way in the fall? Is the trail turning home? Or are you out here too? Which way do I go? Which way in the fall? Which way in the fall? Which way in the fall? Is the trail turning home? Or are you out here too? Which way do I go? Which way in the fall? Which way in the fall? Which way in the fall? Fog hangs close on the old dirt trail. Boot steps crunch through leaves gone pale. Empty mailbox at the end of the lane. Someone's been here but won't come again. I walk slow where you used to roam. Breath showing and mornings chill. Every step takes me closer too long, and the memory clings like the fog still. Clings like the fog still. Fence line twisted, tumble down gate. Your laugh rides the air, but it's getting late. Maple leaves gather at the side of the road. I'm counting the wrongs you never told. I walk slow where you used to roam. Breath showing and mornings chill. Every step takes me closer too long, and the memory clings like the fog still. Wish I'd thrown your words straight in the air, instead of letting them gather and tangle there. But only the crows and the wind will know how far you're gone and how slow I go. I walk slow where you used to roam. Breath showing and mornings chill. Every step takes me closer too long, and the memory clings like the fog still. Leaves and regrets underfoot in the dawn. I keep walking, though you're gone. Dusty vinyl needle skips back, sunbeam line stretching across your lap. Ceiling fan, slow dance in the noon. You're humming softer than the afternoon. Kind boards creak, the air sweet warm. Coffee rings, one sock, shirt half torn. You laugh at nothings I can't name. Words settle silent, spinning in the quiet. Hearts in time. Lazy, lazy cruise, gnomes jawing night. Quiet folders took you all. Your bounce silk contours drifting right. Summer held in our tangled hair. Priest pulling secrets from the wooden chair. Blanket fortress, dog at your feet. Vinyl whispers, ragged sweet. Smile sideways, you mouth my name. Half-spoken promise, spinning in the quiet. Hearts in time. Let the record stutter, let the fan breathe slow. We got nothing but every low. Your fingers draw a map down the arm, soft as the dust on every groove, warm. Harmonica sigh carries sun in its tongue, every lazy second heavy strung. We're here somewhere between morning and gone. Rooms fill with your laughter in an old John Prine song. Pine walls, thumbprints, remnant notes, easy as letting the harmonica float. I tell you this cabin remembers our best lines, the quiet kind, stitched right between these spines. Spinning in the quiet, hearts in time. Dust on your vinyl, dancing in the light. Needle drifts gentle, tracing our night. Ceiling fans humming, slow circles above. Old wood creaks beneath, nothing but love. Spinning here, spinning here. I'll let the moment pull me near. Caught in your laughter, quiet as rain. Fingers on strings, you say my name. Coffee gone cold on the table between. Small town silence folding us in. Spinning here, spinning here. I let the moment pull me near. dusty grooves holding us tight. Every soft whisper circling back, every word spinning, nothing we lack. Ceiling fan, slow and clear, spinning here, spinning here. Ceiling fan, slow and clear, spinning here, spinning here. Spinning here, spinning here. I let the moment pull me near. Final turning, spinning here, spinning here. Back porch creaks beneath my feet, paper edges turned and soft with sun. Left you lines in looping ink, round and true. Swing, sway, slow, sunrise leaning in. Pages lifting, breeze finds your name. Words dancing, loose in the late day rain. Hey, oh, I hope you find them, hope you stop and stay. La 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 la. Caught the smell of dust and lilacs drifting by. Your laughter in the margins smudged and faint. Fingerprints in blue underneath that line I drew. You always said I rambled on. Pages lifting, breeze finds your name. Words dancing, loose in the late day rain. Hey, oh, I hope you find them, hope you stop and stay. Oh, bare toes on the splinters, sky getting low. Writing what I couldn't say aloud. If you lean in close, you'll hear, maybe know, why I left these here, why I sat so long. Pages lifting, breeze finds your name. Words dancing, loose in the late day rain. Hey, oh, here's my voice in ribbons of sun faded gray. La 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 la. Back porch quiet, swaying the old swings are. Every letter waiting right where you are. Handwritten letters lined across the porch swing, one for every word I never said. still warm from the afternoon, just ink and longing, scribbled edges curling back inside my head. You said you'd come by when the sky turned low. Now the pages move with every breeze that blows, but I just keep leaving these letters on the porch swing, leaving these letters on the porch swing. Every time, hoping you'll come, leaving these letters on the porch swing. Sun dips behind the fence like spills across the wood. My thumbprints leave a mark where your name should. Your laughter in the air, but it always carries on. I keep repeating what I should have done. You said you'd come by when the sky turned low, and the paper lifts as if your hands would know. So I just keep leaving these letters on the porch swing, leaving these letters on the porch swing. Let the wind breathe what I can't break, leaving these letters on the porch swing. Let the pages flutter out where the wild grass grows. Maybe you'll find what I left with hope. Leaving these letters on the porch swing, leaving these letters on the porch swing. Every time, hoping you'll come, leaving these letters on the porch swing. Handwritten letters, porch swing creaks, pages turning if you ever see. Leaving these letters, leaving these letters, leaving these letters on the porch swing.
I wake up slow to the dust in the air. Edges of sunlight slide onto the floor. Faded old curtains hang tired and thin. I listen for something I'm hoping is there. The valley is quiet, a soft blue-gray mist. A cup in my hands, the wood creaks below. Birdsong drifts over the pine-covered hill. Echoes around me, a gentle hello. La 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 la, la 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 la. Oh, I'm hearing this morning, holding the quiet, watching the light move across my skin. Birds singing somewhere beyond what I know, letting the warmth slowly settle in. Oh, soft in the silence, I want to stay. Coffee's gone cold, but I don't mind at all. Sun in my eyes, I let time stay real slow. Nothing to do but to breathe and to feel. Pine needles shimmer down far below. Oh, la 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 la. Oh, I'm hearing this morning, holding the quiet, watching the light move across my skin. fade, but this peace will remain. Oh. Watching the light move across my skin. Birds singing song move across my skin. Birds singing somewhere beyond what I know. Letting the warm sun reset in. Letting the warm, settle in.
Sun slipping through old curtains sway. Floor still cool, quiet here, started they. I hear the kettle call from down the hall. Bird song over pine, I let the silence fall. Soft morning mist, breathing slow. Gentle light across my toes. Echoes through the pines, birds singing clear and close. Windows open wide, every note I hold the most. Curtains let the sunlight in, drifting like a sign. Echoes through the pines. Coffee steam rising, tracing the quiet air. Dust moves in patterns, caught in the stare. Her old coat hangs heavy by the door left aside. I remember her laughter, carried on the outside. Tea cooling fast, heart beating slow. Morning breaks the memory, letting it show. Echoes through the pines, birds singing clear and close. Windows open wide, every note I hold the most. Curtains let the sunlight in, drifting like a sign. Echoes through the pines. Scales through the pines, birds singing clear and close. Windows open wide, every note I hold the most. Curtains let the sunlight in, hold my skin, the close in line. Soft first line that goes through the pines. Goes through the pines. It 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 goes through the pines. You sit there in your kitchen chair, coffee getting cold again. You sit there in your kitchen chair, the silence getting old again. Rain on your window, rain on your window, falling down, falling down. Rain on your window, all around, all around. You count the drops on glass so thin, each one a day you can't begin. You count the drops on glass so thin, each one a way you might have been. Rain on your window, rain on your window, falling down, falling down. Rain on your window, all around, all around. Thunder rolls but never breaks, thunder rolls but never breaks. All the chances that you never take, all the chances that you never take. You sit there in your kitchen chair, watching water run away. You sit there in your kitchen chair, another ordinary day. Rain on your window, rain on your window, falling down, falling down. Rain on your window, rain on your window, all around, all around. Rain on your window, rain on your window, falling down. She sits by the window every evening now, watching the street where nothing moves. Her coffee gets cold in the same blue cup. Can you hear me when the thunder rolls? Can you hear me when the thunder rolls? Can you hear me through the rain? I drive past her house on Tuesday nights, see the lights still burning in her room. She waves, but I know she can't see my face. Can you hear me when the thunder rolls? Can you hear me when the thunder rolls? Can you hear me through the rain? Can you hear me? Can you hear me calling? Can you hear me through the storm that's falling? She writes letters that she'll never send to a daughter living 3 states away. The phone rings twice, but no one answers. Can you hear me when the thunder rolls? Can you hear me through the rain? Can you hear me? Can you hear me calling? Can you hear me through the storm that's falling? The rain keeps time against her window, like fingers tapping out a song. She hums along and no one's listening. Can you hear me? Can you hear me calling? Can you hear me through the storm that's falling? Can you hear me when thunder rolls? Can you hear me through the rain? Can you hear me when thunder rolls? Can you hear me through the rain? The fire's burning low tonight. You sit there in that same old chair. I trace the patterns in the frost, while silence fills the heavy air. Oh, the weight of winter's on your shoulders. Tell me how you carry all that pain. Your coffee's cold, untouched again. You see the way you stare outside at empty fields and barren trees, where something beautiful once died. Oh, the weight of winter's on your shoulders. Tell me how you carry all that pain. La 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 la. La la. The seasons change, but you stay here. I know there's words you'll never say about the things that broke your heart, but in this cabin, by this fire, we don't have to fall apart. Oh, the weight of winter's on your shoulders, but I'm here to help you through the rain. La la la, oh. Let me help you through the rain. La la la, oh. You built these walls with your own hands, stone by stone when winter came. Now the fire burns too low, and I can't find my way back home. Where did we go wrong? Remember when we used to talk till dawn broke through the window pane? Now silence fills the space between what we were and what remains. Where did we go wrong? You're still here, but the same old room. All these years we've built together feel like ancient ruins. You're still here, but you're not here. Your hands that shaped this wooden frame now rest heavy on your knees. I watch you stare into the flames, but you don't see what I can see. Where did we go wrong? You're still here, but you're not here. Standing in the same old room. All these years we've built together feel like ancient ruins. You're still here, but you're not here. Time moves like honey in the cold, sticky, slow, and thick with age. We've become what we fought so hard never to become. You're still here, but you're not You're still here, but you're not here. Standing in the same old room. All these years we've built together feel like ancient ruins. You're still here, but you're not here. You're still here, but you're not here. I've been walking these same streets since the sun went down. Coffee's getting cold again. I can't sit still somehow. And I keep thinking about the way things used to be. Keep thinking about the way things used to be. Time moves slow when you're not here. Time moves slow. Photographs on my dresser, faces I used to know. Everything feels different now, but I can't let it go. And I keep thinking about the way things used to be. Keep thinking about the way things used to be. Time moves slow when you're not here. Time moves slow. Maybe I'm just scared of what comes next. Maybe I'm just lost in what we left. Morning comes too early, but the night won't end. I'm somewhere in between what was and what might have been. And I keep thinking about the way things used to be. Keep thinking about the way things used to be. Time When you're not here, time moves slow. When you're not here, time moves slow. Time moves slow. Time moves slow. Time moves slow. Guitar strumming soft, something's breaking apart. Can't see where we're going. Coffee's gone cold on the table, and you're looking at me different, like I'm someone you used to know before we started keeping score. How did we get so far from where we used to be? Through the haze I can barely see the way back to you and me. Remember when we talk for hours about nothing and everything? Now silence fills up all the spaces where our laughter used to ring. How did we get so far from where we used to be? Through the haze I can barely see the way back to you and me.
I keep replaying every conversation, every fight, every word that cut too deep. You say I'm different, I say you changed first, but we both know we're in too deep. Started small like a crack in the foundation, now the whole house is falling down. Used to dance in the kitchen, now we're walking on eggshells all around. You leave early, I stay up late. We're living like strangers in the same space. Both too proud to say we're sorry, both too scared to show our face. But I remember how we started young and fearless, nothing left to lose. Now we're careful with our feelings, like we're walking in each other's shoes. Maybe that's the problem, we forgot how to be ourselves with each other. Trying so hard not to hurt, we ended up smothering each other.
How did we get so far from where we used to be? Through the haze I can barely see the way back to you and me. Maybe if we stop pretending, everything will be alright. We can find our way back through this long and quiet night. How did we get so far from where we used to be? Through the haze I can barely see the way back to you and me. Guitar fading slow, still can't let you go. Maybe we'll find our way. Water falls against the glass, I trace the patterns that it makes. Something stirs inside my chest, a feeling I can't quite place. Maybe I'm learning how to breathe again. Maybe this ache is turning sweet. The weight I carry feels lighter now, like morning fog that's burning off. These walls that held me through the storm don't feel so necessary anymore. Maybe I'm learning how to breathe again. Maybe this ache is turning sweet. The silence is empty. It's full of possibility. Maybe I'm learning how to breathe again. Maybe this ache is turning wheat. Always raining here, always raining. Coffee getting cold again, always waiting. Your chair still facing the window where you used to watch for my headlights. Always raining, always raining in my heart. Always raining, even when the sun comes out. Always raining, always raining in my heart. Always raining. Toujours la pluie ici, toujours la pluie. Empty spaces where you were always waiting for the sound of your key in the door that never opens anymore. Always raining, always raining in my heart. Always raining, even when the sun comes out. Always raining, always raining in my heart. Always raining. Used to think the weather would change with seasons. Always raining, had my reasons. Now I know the rain lives inside me. Always raining, can't hide from me. Always raining in my heart. Always raining. the sun comes out. Always raining, always raining in my heart. Always raining. Always raining in my heart. Always raining. Always raining. Coffee getting cold again here. Oh.